Perform quantity takeoffs in Revu with ease and accuracy. In this video, you will learn how to scale your drawing, take measurements, and generate a summary report. First, ensure that the scale of your drawing is accurate. Check the page scale by looking at the navigation bar. Or see an overview of all page scales in the thumbnails panel. If a page does not have a scale, it will say scale not set. If the scale is incorrect or not set, you can add it from the measurements panel. To access the measurements panel, click the ruler icon. Here you can choose from a list of industry standard scales, or set your own custom scale. If you don't know the scale, you can calibrate it. Calibration uses a known dimension to calculate the scale. Let's calibrate this drawing. First, click Calibrate. Then, select 2 points of a known dimension by clicking the first point, then the end point. To get a more accurate measurement, hold Shift on your keyboard to draw a straight line. A box will appear where you can input the actual length between the 2 points. Then, set the appropriate units and precision. Click Apply Scale. The page scale is now set. If there is a section of the drawing with a different scale than the rest of the page, you can use the Viewport function to set the appropriate scale for that specific zone. Now that the scale is accurate, you can start measuring. Measurement tools add dynamic measurement markups to the drawing and can be accessed through the Measurements panel, or from the Tools menu. Here are some of the tools commonly used for quantity takeoffs. The Length tool measures straight lines. The Area tool calculates area after defining the perimeter. The Volume tool calculates the volume of three-dimensional spaces. And the Polylength tool measures distances that follow a non-linear path, including complex shapes. Let's add a length markup as an example. Click the tool, then click the start and end points. The resulting dimension is calculated based on the page scale. To change the properties of a markup, such as its colors, select the markup. The Properties toolbar automatically opens for you to make changes. The Properties toolbar also quickly shows you the running totals of your selected measurements. Click the Totals dropdown to see an extended summary. The Measurements panel will also show additional customization options. To help you stay organized, set up a subject and label for your markup. This will allow you to easily sort your markups later. You can also add or change dimension properties specific to the markup. For example, we'll add a wall height by entering it in the depth field. With the drawing scaled and measurements on the floor plan, you can use the markups list to see metadata associated with your markups like quantities. To access the markups list, click the markups list icon, typically located towards the bottom of the screen. All your markups and their associated metadata will appear. The columns can be customized to show data relevant to your workflow. You can even make your own custom columns to add per unit pricing, formulas for calculations, and material types. To modify the columns that appear in the markups list, click the Markups List dropdown and hover your cursor over columns. Click the types of columns you want to appear in the markups list. For this example, we'll choose length, area, and volume. Now we can see this information for each applicable markup. A bold number will also appear above the quantity data. This is the running total for that particular markup type. You can also sort your markups list by clicking any column's header or use the search bar or filter list to refine what appears in the markups list. To export the list for sharing, click the summary icon and choose the document format. Configure the export options as needed, then click OK to generate the report. The report will have been saved to the specified destination.